What's happening, y'all? Welcome to That's Funny, Ain't It? Podcast and comedy series, y'all. I am SwitchAlert, Dallas, Texas, representing one time, host and comedian. Make sure y'all shout out to the dogs in the building, to our celebrity chef in the building one more time, Benjamin. Thank you so much, big dog, for taking time out of your busy schedule to come cook for us. Did anybody tip this man? Hello? The United Negro Front. You heard me? But his neck is drippy full of ice. Come on, somebody. Donate. Look, nigga ain't shit. What's up, y'all? Y'all all right? What's going on, big dog? Y'all straight? Ma'am, you cold? You look good. Got your little shawl on. I like it. Everybody looking good. Come on now. Got the date cover. Who? Raise your hand if you on a date right now. You with your significant other. Y'all getting that shit out the way. Here you get them points. Big dog, get your points. Here you. It's all about them points now. At this point, playoffs coming up. Look, leave me alone, motherfucker. Leave me alone, bitch. Look, I'm going to take that trash in a little while. Nigga ain't shit. Shout out to all the couples in this bed. Look, I had to cuss my wife out the other day, y'all, because she rebuked me. For real. Look, so I get up and shit. I work late. I get up. It's Sunday morning. She in there listening to her church music. She doing her thing. She in there praising, cleaning, praising, and cleaning. Do your thing. I come in the kitchen. I say, "Excuse me, are you deaf?" She said, "First of all, you need to be getting some of this. And second of all, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." I looked at her and I said, "Bitch, you can't rebuke a real nigga, bitch." Look, I'm just playing. I didn't say that. I'm lying like a motherfucker. I'm lying. I ain't say that shit. Look, I started cleaning. She had asked me to help her clean. She ain't shit. Look, straight up. Look. Let me ask y'all this. So who y'all think start the arguments in a relationship, though, y'all? Women or the men? Just yell it out. Who y'all think start the argument? Yeah. Friends say, "I'm a woman," and I'm saying it's a woman, bitch. And you're not going to discuss me. Don't discuss me. Now, I'm going to go with the women, too, on this one, y'all. Ladies, we love y'all, but y'all can take a beautiful day and make it a whole situation, bro. For real. Look, for real. Look. It'd be a beautiful day. Look. Ladies, you call your man up. "Hey, what's going on, babe?" "Baby, I'm at work. What's going on? You good?" "Why you don't ever take me nowhere?" "Oh, my gosh. Shit. Hey, bro, I got to clock out. This bitch tripping again, cuz. This bitch, nigga ain't shit. Y'all start that shit. Like, for real. I took the trash. I did the thing you like. Look, y'all nasty. Look, don't smile. Don't smile, man. The thing you like. Look at shit. Look, for real. Got some dogs in the bed. Shout out to all my dogs in the bed that done finally recognized that you snore, my nigga. You realize it. You finally accept the big dog. You out of there. Look, especially when we drunk, huh? Ladies, it ain't shit when we come on drunk at it. Y'all never get no sleep, do you? We be in that bitch talking about some, and then we stop breathing a little bit. You know? Baby! Gotta call for your girl. You thought you had a heart attack? Nigga ain't shit. Look, I went to a black funeral last week, bro. That shit was weird. It was a different one. I didn't know they was doing this at the funeral. I went to the funeral. Apparently, this is what they doing now. I went to the funeral, bro. It was like an old dude from the church that had died. You know how your mom say, "Hey, Pastor Green died. Just come show your face." Went there. Apparently, he had got into some other stuff. He started biking, got involved with some bikers and whatever. I went to the funeral and they had the nigga on the bike. Dead on the bike. He was posed dead on the bike. So I'm thinking to myself, how they doing this now? So nowadays, apparently that's the thing. So next time y'all go to a funeral, if you see a motherfucker at a funeral pose like Michael Jackson on some shit like this, motherfucker dead, that shit weird. Oh, really? I'm just saying, just look out for that type shit. That's all I'm saying. Look, type shit. All right, we're going to have a good time tonight, y'all. Make sure y'all get y'all some food. If you did not eat, please raise your hand. Shani B did not eat. Friend, did you eat? Friend didn't eat. Y'all, we got some crackers. We got some Ritz. Look at that. It's the same shit. Look. Now, we still got some food back there, man. Make sure y'all get y'all something to eat, man. We're going to have a great time tonight, y'all. We got the first comedian coming up real quick, y'all. His name is Michael Moore. He has a comedy series up. He's going to tell y'all all about. Do me a favor, y'all. Give him some energy right now. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise right now. Make some noise right now for the one and only Michael Morgan. Hey!
Hell yeah. How we doing tonight? Doing all right. Overheard someone earlier while I was upstairs placing bets that I had the smallest penis in the room. And I hate to bet against myself, but I also kind of want that money. I'm from East Texas. Hell yeah. Anybody from East Texas here? We're at in East Texas. No? Just in support? Hell yeah. I'm from a pretty white trash part of East Texas, so, like the kind of white trash where your Sunday school teacher and your first kiss. Yeah. It's usually the same person. So, my Aunt Carol, actually, not a good Sunday school teacher. Hell of a kisser, though, I will say that. We studied a lot in Songs of Solomon, if any of you guys are Bible people. One person got it. There we go. It's a very sexual book of the Bible, so read it. I was raised real white trash in East Texas, too. Like, I was raised in government apartments for, like, the first 5 years of my life, raised by a single mom in the 90s, okay? This is before parenting is what it is today. Like in the 90s, that shit was being beta tested, But whoever was off work at our government apartments, like that's who our babysitter was for the day. Like my sister and I would wake up in the morning and there would just be a stranger smoking a cigarette on our couch, just like, you kids ever stripped copper before? It's a miracle we didn't get molested. Way more, You can't dodge every bullet in a machine gun, guys, I was a hot kid, I was raised Pentecostal. Any Pentecostals in here? No? A few? We got a few? Okay. No? That checks out. You guys know what Pentecostal church is? You guys familiar with it? Yeah, there you go. It's kind of like normal church, if everybody was on acid. Like, people will get up in the middle of a service and just start running laps around the church. It's insane. Like, I learned how to block for football just trying to go to the bathroom, trying to get around old Sister Darlene. And I started going to that church when I was 6 years old, okay? And they all spoke in tongues. No one told me why, what was going on. So I spent a large portion of my childhood just thinking we were Hispanic. Pentecostal church is crazy, guys. But I'm from a real, small town in East Texas, too. Close. Damn, dude, he was real close. Mineola. Hell yeah. But here's the thing about East Texas, is half of the population is legally named Bubba. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a Bubba out in the wild, but they're always wearing the same uniform, overalls and Crocs. I could not have timed that. I could not have timed that more perfect. That's the kind of outfit that screams, don't check my search history. But I've got like Bubbas in my family too, you know, and they've never once given me any kind of information that I needed to know. You know, they've never been like, hey, Michael, here's what you want to know about Roth IRA. I've had them send me a picture of a shit they took. It's about as good as it gets, you know. I didn't date a lot in East Texas either because I've always looked like this, like a youth pastor who definitely has some sexual allegations against him, you know. But I didn't date a lot because in Mineola, it's a real small town, okay? It does make dating a little bit impossible. You know, you go out on a couple of dates, you're like, man, we got along so well. We have so much in common. DNA. Possibly a meemaw, I don't know. But I still fingered her because I'm a Christian, you know? My parents raised me right. No? You called my bluff, ma'am. I had a real weird first job in East Texas, too, when I was 16 years old. Anybody have a, really weird job they've ever had to do? Anybody? No? You're all fucking mailmen here? Okay, so I had a real weird job. I worked at a baked potato restaurant where anybody want to guess what we sold at this baked potato restaurant? Close. Meth. The owner was using and selling meth out of this baked potato restaurant, okay? There were some signs that stuff was going on, but I was a very naive 16-year-old kid, you know? Like, for instance, you could get a loaded baked potato for like $12. You could add bacon bits for $300. And like, okay, so they had a drive-through line. It would be like car, shirtless white guy in blue jeans on a bicycle, car. Which I don't know if you've ever seen them riding around town, but if you ever see a shirtless white guy in blue jeans on a bicycle, there's a 110% chance that they smoke meth. Okay? And I also had a lot of people offering to blow me for a potato. That was another big indicator. But I got picked on a lot in school, too, because, like I said, I look like if Peter Pan played drums for Fall Out Boy, you know. But I got picked on a lot because I was in theater and band and the arts, you know, and kids would call me gay for playing saxophone. I never realized saxophone was like a cornerstone of the gay community, you know. Right? I feel like we're on total opposite sides of that, man. Like, in my defense, and as a fellow saxophone, did anyone ever call you gay for playing saxophone? You probably beat the shit out of them, right? If they did, right? I don't look like I could beat the shit out of anybody, you know? Like, I look like I could get the shit beat out of me. But I've never had any gay guy come up to me and be like, I like two things, okay? Hard cock, smooth jazz. So I got tired of getting picked on, though, so at the age of 18, I joined the United States Marine Corps. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, thank you. But I was like, you know what? I got to do something that'll toughen me up. I got to go someplace that'll make a man out of me. I got to go someplace where no one can ever call me gay again. So I joined the Marine Corps. I went to the gayest place on earth. Immediately when I got there, they were like, all right, Morgan, we're going to strip your clothes off. We're going to go put you in this weird conga line of 40 other naked men that they called nut to butt. Okay, true story. So you're standing in this line. I'll paint you a little bit of a picture. And if you're a good person, your hand's covering your crotch. You're very exposed back there. Not really much you can do back there. But you're all just like this. And you're all praying the same prayer. Just, God, if you're real and you do love me, don't let me get hard. So I'm an atheist. Thank you guys so much. We're going to get your host back up here.
Hey, y'all, keep it going one more time for Michael Morgan.
You are now in That's Funny, Ain't It? Comedy series.
Yeah, keep that music going. We gonna vibe back here with my dog one time. Hey, Chef Benjamin, what's poppin'? Tap in one time. How you feel, baby? One time. Tell us what you got for us tonight, big bro. We gonna tap in. Hold on. Rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new this nigga. What you got going on, big bro? Talk to the people.
Yeah, for sure, man. They to clean us out, man. We had some Philly egg rolls. Well, we had some Hennessy and honey wings. We had some rotail seafood dip.
Hey, y'all, one time for Chef Benjamin, one time, y'all. God damn. Hold on. Yeah. With y'all home grass. Then leave a nigga nothing. No wings. Look. I like this house, right? What's up, big bro? Hey, y'all, real quick. Because we are shooting live, if you do need to know where the restroom is, I think the closest restroom is going to be right here towards the door. Friend, can you hold your hand up? She's right here. It's right behind friend right here. I think right there, y'all. So if y'all want to tap in, do that real quick. Yeah, go ahead, do that. All right, at one time. All right, just fucking rider. We just going to shoot some shit. We going to shoot some shit. We got a little time to shoot some shit while she go to the restroom. Big bro, we got time to shoot some shit while she going to the restroom? We good? Okay, all right, y'all. So, huh? Friend said she had to go make a phone call. She had to go pat her nose. Crack. I know what go to the restroom mean. Anytime women got to go to the restroom, they going to go do some crack, fellas. That's what they doing. They doing crack in the restroom. Dexter Givens, she's doing crack in the restroom, bro. Crack. Raise your hand if you done ever did crack before. Look. Got something in the car right now. Look, stupid ass partners. I can't stand my homeboys, niggas and shit. Look, niggas so goddamn extra. Niggas just can't say a word. They got to sing the shit afterwards and shit, didn't they? Asking them, hey, bro, what you finna get ready to do? Shit, finna get ready to eat. Finna get ready to eat. Raise your hand, you'll never kill somebody. Let's talk about it. Raise your hand, never kill somebody. Huh? Shoot? Raise your hand, never shot somebody. Got away with it. Murder. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded murder. They out here murdering folks on the goddamn. Murdering folks on the goddamn. All on the, look, I'm finna snitch on y'all ass tonight. Look, you know I'm finna call Crime Stoppers. Hello, Crime Stoppers. What cases y'all got open right now? How much is the reward for that double murder? How tall? Look, how tall are you, bro? Don't leave. How tall? Nigga ain't shit. Play too much. How we feel about it? We good? All right, y'all. We got the next comedian coming up, y'all. Ed Moore finna come up and do his thing, y'all. Hey, to all the comedians, y'all, make sure y'all shout out y'all Instagrams, y'all. Y'all can real quick, do this for me real quick before we bring up the next person. Follow me on Instagram, y'all, because after the next person, I'm done, all right? So follow me on Instagram. The name of my company is called Y'all Play Too Much. So follow this, and then follow me on Instagram at SwitchAlert. Do that now at this time. At this time. You can do that at this time. Come on, friend. We've been just shooting the shit. You know what he said about you when you left. Ask him in the car. Because he fired you up. He was talking about your crack addiction. There was a lot going on. You know, you want to give her a little time table. You don't want to put too much out there. You want to give her a splash of what we was talking about. Let her sit on it. Take it to the car. All right. Ed Moore, you ready, big dog? Ladies and gentlemen, if your breath don't stink, make some noise right now for your next comedian. Make some noise for my dog, Ed Moore! Yeah! Ready? Yeah! One more time, y'all keep it going as he comes to the stage!
What's going on, y'all? God damn. I'm good. Down there catch death of pneumonia outside. Waiting to come in this motherfucker. Y'all doing all right? Yeah, how you doing? I'm good. Kind of look like that man before me was supposed to be Ed Moore, wasn't it? Got that old ass. Y'all thought a white man would go get up here. Come talk to y'all about oatmeal or some shit. Or AARP. You know what I mean? Nah, That job did, that name did exactly what it was supposed to do, give me job interviews. You know what I'm saying? That's what it did. I clean up on them job interviews. I don't always get the job, but I clean up on them interviews, man. Got that old ass name from parents, man. My parents was old. You know what I'm saying? So when you got old ass parents and shit, you automatically come out with wisdom and shit. They ain't got time to teach you some shit. You know what I'm saying? My pops was 45, man. I already knew how to make cornbread and shit when I came out. You know what I'm saying? It was just some shit I just needed to know. Yeah, I like this spot, man. What is this, Forney? It's Forney, right? Like nice little spot, man. I'm from Tyler. That's that's a little country spot down the street. We got one homeless man too. You know what I'm saying? I like this shit. He go home at like 10:30, 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? It's for the vibes. You know what I'm saying? I like this. His name's Steve. What's y'all's names? What's y'all's homeless man name? I seen that nigga. What's his name? He was over there at the. Okay, he looked homeless. My bad. Maybe that's y'all swag out here. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm happy this new year done started up, man. Because I got to tell you, towards the end last year, I lost my barber. Yeah, he got locked up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty loyal to my barber. And I don't know why he stayed in there that long. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he could have got out earlier than he could have. But he was in there. I feel like he was just cutting more heads in there than he was out here. That's what I like to think. I hope that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? I hope that's what that shit was. That's why he was in there so long. Yeah, he came and cut my hair the other day. Got done. He had to make house calls because he'd been out so long. He done lost the shop. He come over, cut my hair. I said, man, what I owe you? He said, that'll be $40. I said, all right, well, here's 2 honey buns, nigga. Get your ass up. I'm paying you what you got paid in now. Get your ass up out my house before I call the laws on you. Got time for that shit. I don't mind calling. I ain't got time for it no more. Look, I turned 41 this past Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Ever since 40, my body been acting weird as shit. You know what I'm saying? My brain is not computing well. You know what I mean? I'm starting to gravitate toward open-toed shoes and shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like big-ass hats. I don't mind calling the laws on folk. Mad, I'm grumpy all the time. You want to know how to lose a weed, man? Try to pay this nigga with a scratch-off. Several scratch-offs. Several scratch-offs. What I did was I handed it to him, man. I was like, here you go. He said, come on, school. Sending me on extra fucking situations and shit. I got to go on errands and shit now. Yeah, that was the last sack I got from. You know what I'm saying? Been having to venture out and do all kind of shit. I be grumpy as hell, man. 41, I really done got into petty theft lately for some reason. I say my brain ain't acting right. I just be taking shit for no reason. Chapstick, little combs. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. Victimless crimes, you know what I'm saying? That's what I call them. That's what I call them, victimless crime. Ain't nobody getting hurt. You know my favorite spot to go and take some shit from? Family Dollar. You know why? The whole family ain't never there. The easy pickings, motherfucking Family Dollar to me. Shit. Yeah, man, it's been crazy out here. It's a movie coming out. I've been mad all the time and shit. It's a movie coming out. I don't know if it came out last night called Primate. Y'all know what that is? That's that movie with the monkey. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something. I can't wait to go and cheer for that goddamn monkey. Oh man, I'm gonna be cheering for him because they ain't had no business having them in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Black folks and Mexican folks really don't be getting monkeys like that. You know what I mean? That monkey tore their ass up. You ain't had no business having them. Only one black person was allowed to have a monkey. Who was that? Michael Jackson. That motherfucking Bubbles, wasn't it? Bubba was not his pet, though. Bubba was his homeboy. That's why they got along. They got along like that because them niggas was on missions together. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was good, dog. I can't wait to go and cheer for that monkey. What else be getting me about 45, man? I be trying to tell folk what the weather gonna be like and shit all the time. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. I came up here, the other day I was driving. And I was like, man, we just got some shitty drivers around here. I was pissed off. I be looking at car names and wondering, man, like, what do car companies be thinking of and shit when they name their cars? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, like, the Ford Mustang and shit. Ford Mustang, that's a fast horse, right? I get that. Pontiac Firebird. Bird's fast already. Set them bitches on fire, they fucking gone. I don't know what the good people at Hyundai were looking at when they looked at a vehicle and was like, you know what, this shit remind me of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Ford got the best names, man. Because they got a name for like anything that you could be a part of and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you first get a car, you're a Ford Explorer. Like to live on the Ford Edge, you know what I'm saying? Like to go on Ford expeditions and excursions and shit with your buddies. You feel me? Bring your buddies along and turn into a Ford Fiesta. You're having too much fun at that Ford Fiesta. One of your buddies might try to get a Ford Escort. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? Thing about that is, that Ford Escort might be a hybrid. You know what I'm talking about? Yo, listen. Listen. It might happen. But you got to Ford Focus. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you might have to fuck around in Ford Escape. You know what I'm talking about? But what else you gonna do? Call the Ford Ranger? Man, I want to thank y'all. That has been my time. This is dope as hell. My name is Ed Moore, Tyler, Texas. Appreciate it.
Hey, ladies and shit is so loud. Make some noise one more time, y'all. One more time for Devo. Hello. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Y'all having a good time? Everybody straight? All right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Whew. Shit, I'm tired. Nah, for real. All right, y'all. We got to, so the next act that's coming to the stage, y'all, it's going to be a vibe. Make sure y'all tap in with us on all of our social media platforms, you guys. That's very, very important because this series is a new series. It's hot in the city right now. They're making a lot of great moves. So can y'all do me a favor? Make some notes for the staff, for the team, for the engineers, for the food, for the DJ, for everybody that's helping out. Make some noise for little man right here with the scully on, the little nigga with the scully on. They let little man in here with the scully on. Little man in here with the scully on. Well, put that down. Listen, this little man, he chilling. That's what's up. All right, y'all. So, at the end of the day, there is one thing that we have to talk about before I get up out of here and we bring up our last act, y'all. And that's why black people don't tip. Now, here's my thing about it. If you tip over 15%, just blink. Thank you. If you don't tip over 15%, just blink. The point I'm making, y'all, is that tipping ain't for everybody. I don't tip no more. I just cash out motherfuckers. You hear me? So I'm put y'all on some game. Next time you out at a bar or a lounge or a restaurant, something like that, you want some hookah, you want some crack, man, whatever you want. Just cash out them directly, and then they gonna get their money direct, so they ain't gotta split it with nobody. So I just want to give y'all a little piece of game real quick one time. Here you go. So just say y'all some little money on the back end type shit. All right. So you ready? All right. So ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, y'all. Make some noise one time. Make some noise for D Moore. Yeah. Let's ride. Hello. Yeah.
Ain't It comedy series. You are now at That's Funny Ain't It comedy series.
All right, it didn't sound like it was on, did it? Hey, how y'all doing? I'm D-Mo. Thank y'all for having me. You know what I'm saying? This little nice establishment. You know, I thought I had to take my shoes off before I came here at first. It's nice in here. Before we get started, I like to make sure we all cool. So let me hear y'all say, "We good, my G." We good, my G. One more time for me. We good, my G. All right. So I can tell you these stories with no shame, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, on camera too, you know. But it's a new year. You learn stuff about yourself every year, you know. I learned a valuable lesson the other day. Valuable. I learned I can't wear white drawers to work no more. Yeah, man, I'm a maintenance man, and I work in some dirty places sometimes, you know. I went to the bathroom, pulled down my pants, used the bathroom, black everywhere. I panicked, you know what I'm saying? I know I wipe my ass better than that. I just know I did. I just took them off and threw them away. Jeans to ass for the rest of the day. I can't let nobody find them, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine your girl find them mid-conversation. What is this? He ain't shaking. You ain't got no time to explain. Say, babe, I was just dirty that shit. No, you a nasty nigga. But speaking of white, black people, we gotta get some white friends. Telling you, white, we do. You got some, you know it. You see, they got it. Black and white, Hispanic. We all need to stick together this new year, man. I had a white friend call me out the blue, take me to a Dave Chappelle show. You know, he called me. I said, hello. He said, dude, I got some Dave Chappelle tickets. I was so excited. I started sounding like him. You got some Dave Chappelle tickets, dude? Fucking right, let's go. Shit. Yeah, we got there early, you know what I'm saying? Front row, goddamn it. Meanwhile, I try to ask my black friend for a ride to the store without no gas money, you know what I'm saying? It's like that, ain't it? Hey, wrong in a bit, but I love it. I love my black people, though. You ever had a hood nigga sing R&B? It's some of the cringiest shit you ever heard, man. I was riding with my partner. The Lauryn Hill came on. Yeah. Well, his version, y'all will hear his version. He came on, the song came on, he just, that thing. I cut the radio down. I said, please, can we use proper English on this one, please? He make my stomach hurt. But I was in a movie last year. Yeah, man, I was on Pop the Balloon. It ain't out yet. But yeah, I had a good old time. Them auditions be crazy though, man. I was at audition one time, and I had that Tupac from Juice monologue where he scared Q at the lockers. You know what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck about you. Give a fuck about Raheem. Give a fuck about Steve. I don't give a fuck about myself either. Only problem was I was auditioning for a Christian play. Well, they grabbed the back of my shirt and get me up out of there. Yeah, this year been going kind of up and down, kind of good with this comedy, you know. I had some strange stuff happen to me the other day, though. I was walking in the apartments, right? And I had a stud make me blush. Yeah, man. I didn't know how to feel about it at first. I ain't gonna lie. She just called me out of nowhere. She was like, hey, homie. I kind of got defensive at first because, you know, well, what's up? So, hey, you got some nice ass shoulders on you. I said, you know, I do got some nice shoulders. Said, you must work out. Yeah, I do a little bit. Long story short, she was trying to get me to help her work out and shit, you know. She's telling me all her business and shit, talking about she ain't got no job and she on child support. I kind of got conflicted because, you know, I don't fuck with niggas who take care of their kids, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm a maintenance man. I told y'all, right? I ain't tell y'all. I'm sick of fixing shit too, but I just wish y'all keep laughing, you know, so I can stop that shit. Yeah, we had a hoarder the other day, you know. I hadn't been in. We had to call the fire department because, yeah, it was a lot of shit in there. Barely open the door. They had to go in. My manager was there, the assistant. Yeah, I said assistant because, you know, I'm the supervisor. Yeah, I was, you know, they went in before me. I went in. It's like all black. They had no lights on. And everybody went in. I was the last one to go. As soon as I went in, I couldn't help it. All I could say was, God damn! You ever see the scary movie? Everybody look at you at once. Boy, I could do nothing but say, "Hey, we good, my G." And back on up out of there. I ain't gonna lie, my manager wanted to fire me at first, but I'm the only one that can fix AC, so I was good. Yeah, but you ever catch somebody stealing? Yeah, man. I ain't really do nothing, but I just caught him stealing. Yeah, man, he was at Walmart, self-checkout, you know what I'm saying? He had 3 big-ass briskets. I know food stamps were cracking like that at this time, you know? It was a shortage. But he was just boop, boop. I being nosy, and I looked at their screen, and that motherfucker said Kool-Aid package, 25 cents. So we locked eyes. He like this. I said, shit, hey, we good, my G. I tried to he boosted my confidence. I tried to steal some Carmex. I went outside, had a flat tire. I said, I'm gonna get these. Get these folk these shit back, man. Oh, man. Oh, I call McKay. Man, get these folks these shit back. But y'all been a wonderful, wonderful crowd, man. I appreciate y'all. If y'all want to follow me on any platform, you see that nigga, man, you sharp, what? DEEMO_comedy. All right, y'all have a good night, man.
Hey, y'all, one more time. Keep it going for Demo. One more time. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much once again. My name is SwitchAlert. Thank y'all so much for being a part of our first show.
You are now at That's Funny, Ain't It?